All right, let me spectate the game. It's not there. You'll show me.
You don't know how to see.
You show me it. Finally, open up a Yamato. Yamato in the end phase, adding a Crane and then discarding a Turtle. So what's the situation here? The situation is this Yamato could go up to 3,600 attack during the damage step. And also you cannot target it with any card effects because Turtle will negate it. But that's one Turtle and one attack boost. So if you could get multiple monsters bigger, then you could get through it. But he's not able to deal with Yamato turn 1, so Yamato will be able to search another card. Every single turn, Yamato will be searching. Taz of the Brethren. Taz of the Brethren, you summon your brothers to the field, and at the cost of 2,000 life, and you also cannot conduct your battle phase. We're going to be seeing a Mikazuchi and an Arasuda. Yep, Arasuda in defense, and a Mikazuchi. Now, what do these do? Arasuda, after you add a card and discard with Yamato, you could draw another card and discard. And also, oh, we got Takeover in the end phase before the Yamato effect. It's good, good, good. Let's do it. Play the field spell from your deck onto the field, and then special summon a familiar, pay 500, search your deck for a vampire. He's also playing against Sealed Tombs. So Sealed Tombs, he could activate Sealed Tombs, and then his opponent cannot special summon nor banish from the grave. Definitely you have to play around that. Have to consider that. He adds Crane number 2. He's got 2 Cranes. He's got 2 attack boosts in his hand. He discards a Mikazuchi. That's not good. Let's see if he discards his newly drawn card, which is a graveyard effect. Hopefully. He needs a... Ooh, that's not good. Sword is a card that you could search with Mikazuchi after discarding a card from your hand. Is he going to hit him with that fat Sealed Tombs or what? This is going to be a big turn. JK, not a big turn at all. Ends his turn. Did he already activate Sealed Tombs? What happened here? I thought he was going to make a push. I guess not. All right, we cool. Let's see if the Bujin player makes a big push. What could that face down card be? Mind you, Samurai Skull's at 2,200 attack with the field spell at damage calculation, so these are not big enough unless he uses the one of 2 Cranes in his hand. Goodbye, familiar. Parasite with the tier 1 for 2 months. Might be second month subs, but can't wait for more in the future. Parasite, I appreciate that immensely. It's very special to see that second month sub. It really is. Thank you, Parasite. Oh my God, DNA surgery. This is disgusting. That's wonderful. That's one. DNA surgery. Your opponent is now a zombie, so it does get an attack boost from the field spell. So thank you for the attack boost, making me bigger than Samurai Skull. But you can't use any of your graveyard effects, and you also cannot use your Crane. So the double attack with Crane, useless. The banish effect of Sinew, useless. But Turtle could still activate its effect to negate a card that targets you. We all zombies now. We all getting a boost from the field spell. Thank you very much for that. We huge. All right, familiar special summoning to search for Grace number 2. That is 2 Graces, by the way. Your Grace. Grace effect declares monster cards, and he's going to mill a monster from his deck to the grave, and then the field spell is going to trigger. Is he going for the back row, or is he going to pick off the monsters? What is that back row card? Oh, a Treacherous, which he denied himself by sending the sword from the hand to the graveyard. You cannot activate Treacherous unless you have no traps in your grave. So it was literally just a bluff. Probably sent the sword from his hand to the grave because he might have a really good hand. We got Domain. Domain will allow an additional normal summon. We might be seeing 2 Grace effects in one turn. Grace, field spell, field spell. Both are once per turn, so he will need a new field spell with the new Grace, which looks like he's doing that right here, right now. He's sending the field spell for the cost of retainer to search for that second field spell. Parasite, tier 1 for 2 months. Might be, yep, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Jane Fool with that tier 1 sub. Thank you. Appreciate you. God damn. That's, there you go. Second field spell, second Grace, second Destroy. Let's do it. He's milling out his deck. He's only got 6 cards left. Field spell. Target. You. Turtle. Turtle. Negate. Negate. DNA not ban worthy of Megalol. I discussed with TPC a little if we should ban a card like this in the side deck, and we so far have not seen it have too much of an impact on the tournaments. But we could talk about it. We'll talk about it. And the reason for doing that is because side deck is not official in Duel Links, and if it were official in Duel Links, then Konami would balance the game around side deck as they do in the TCG. In the TCG, there are many side deck cards that are limited to 1 and or banned, but because side deck doesn't exist in Duel Links, Konami would not care to touch a card that potentially is too strong in the side deck. So definitely something to talk about. And mind you, it would only be limited or banned or affected while in the side deck. If you choose to main deck a card like DNA Surgery, like you're playing Buster Blader, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. But the ability to just side in a card that completely counters an entire deck does not really sit right with me. It makes me feel a little sad. Verla Burnham with that Prime sub. Thank you for that free support. Appreciate that. If you subscribe, I definitely want you to sign up for the giveaway. ! Giveaway to sign up for this crystal ball. Only where 100 were created, by the way. Gyotso, G-O-X-O with the tier Prime for 7 months, 1 month post shooting them laser beams. Thank you. Appreciate that. Why am I not commentating? There's really not much to say here. He can't use any of his effects due to DNA Surgery changing his type. All of his cards require him to be a Beast Warrior on the field. So Crane, you're not a Beast Warrior. Sinew, you're not a Beast Warrior. Hair, you're not a Beast Warrior. You can't use any of your effects. So the core engine of Bujin's cannot be used. But look at this field right here. He technically does not have an out to Yamato because Yamato's going to get a field spell boost due to being a zombie. He needs another Grace. Is Q-Bob in a pickle or what? By turning everything to zombie. I mean, if you didn't turn it to zombie, they would still be smaller than Yamato. What do? What are you going to top deck to win this situation? I would love to see Bujin's win here. I would be so happy. 3 cards left in his deck. He will be the first one to deck out, though. Oh, yes, boy. Yes, boy. Yes, Queen. Slay. Let's do it. Did we just see Bujin's defeat DNA Surgery, which shuts down the entire deck? Yes, I believe we did just see that. How do you lose? By flipping up your DNA Surgery. He's got 2 Graces in the grave. He also has a Vamp in the grave. I don't think he has any other Vampire that's big enough. I think his strategy is to deck him out. Woo, is that it? He might have a Sphere Kribo himself. Not so fast, Dkayed. Says Yule Mart. You Mart. He says the duel is not over until it's over. Oh, that's a Sphere Kribo. This is the final turn for Bujin's next turn. So what he does here is going to influence the final turn for Bujin's before he decks out. Oh my God! DLM Potato defeats DNA Surgery, hard countering Bujin's. Also, Gory with the Prime for 2 months. 1 more month and you are officially out of the closet for me. Thank you. The Last Avenger with the tier 1 for 6 months, officially shooting them laser beams. What does that even mean?
Duel.
I spent an hour on the laser beam icon. Yes, I know it doesn't look very good, but I did spend an hour on it. Geminis versus X-Sabers. Good stuff. Dark Soul, while in the graveyard during the end phase, gets to search for any X-Saber monster. Bogart Knight. On summon, special summon X-Saber. He did not do so. He swung and then damage stepped a Hallucigenia triple back row. Took him to the damage step so he could not respond with any of his cards. Saber Slash into a Gemini Spark. That is, oh my Jesus. That's he loses Saber Slash. He loses, it's like a 2 for 1 for 2. A Treacherous! With no traps in the grave, destroyed 2 monsters on the field. and win the duel. That's basically what that does. Good stuff. Good stuff. Before Saber Slash destroyed his monsters, he was able to tribute it, then destroy a back row and draw a card. Very beneficial for wanking off. Swings into a Sphere Kribo. Swings into a Sphere Kribo. Double Sphere Kribo. Can Ash Blossom go into a Hyunlei? No, does not. That's crazy that he swung in into both back rows being nothing. What the hell? Gemini Spark, tributing, destroys. The Bogart Knight draws a card, does not summon afterward. I'm really confused on how this is happening. What the hell is going on? Is this going to go to a deck out? Swings into a Dark Soul. Dark Soul searching the deck for a Full Helm Knight. Full Helm Knight, boy or girl, no one knows, but once while face up on the field can negate an attack. Canadia, flip that down. Do not negate my attack. Supervise, he could send the Supervise to the grave to destroy any card in the field, but no, he's flipping them down. But Supervise will be special summoning a Gemini from the grave onto the field when being sent to the grave, and he's going to do it again. Anyway, goddamn. Equip Supervise onto the newly summoned Evocator, and then he's going to destroy the back row, which he's going to chain, having his attack, and then he's going to summon a Dark Valkyrie onto the field. He has not normal summon yet. He's going to normal summon it for his Gemini effect, add a spell counter, destroy a face-down card for it, swings into a mirror wall. You, what mate? Have the attack of all monsters attacking, pays for the wall, 2,000 life, activates Saber Slash, destroys one face-up monster equal to one face-up X-Saber he controls, cannot pay for the wall. This is where we are. 2 cards in the deck, 3 in his opponent, negates the attack, Canadia is the other, chains Canadia. Canadia into Canadia. Oh man, I thought that'd be a Synchro Shokan. When Full Helm destroys a monster in defense, special summon an X-Saber from the grave onto the field. This is an end phase Canadia. End phase flips down that Full Helm to special summon a Canadia from the grave onto the field. Gemini Spark goes for that back row. It's another Canadia. The Canadia Wars. You Canadia me, I Canadia you. He's gonna draw his final card. Oh my god, he has to win right here, right now. Supervise. Goes up to 21.